So Tim, for you as a long jumper, track is often like sometimes feels like an individual grind. How did you handle the pressure of performing in those spotlights in those moments?
Man, that's true. It is an individual grind, but you practice with your team though. You're never really always by yourself. We might not be, passing the ball to each other, whatnot, but I have other long jumpers that's there with me, supporting me, other triple jumpers and things like that. So when I'm jumping by myself out there, the team's still around me. So I really thought about them, and I thought about it as practice. Like my friends are still there watching me and supporting me. It made it easier because I know coming up through high school, I was really like the only long jumper.
Right.
In my high school, and I was the best one in the state at the time before pulling my hamstring. So like I was kind of a loner for a while, so it was really hard. But kind of when I got into college, it was like, oh, people there with you, like they're supporting you. And in college, y'all know if you a dog in high school, you just kind of bottom of the tier.
Don't matter,
tier
bro.
one get to college. So
It's a huge adjustment.
yeah,
For sure.
So, I think just having the right group around, like I said, they wanted me, they called me, so having them around me and wanting to be there for me, it made it a lot easier to not always beat yourself up, because after each jump or things like that, they came and talked to you. Like if you scored a basket, like the pat on the butt, it was like they were still there supporting you, so it made life easier.
That's love. That's love. So, Tay, both of you will answer this question. We'll start with you, Tay. What did each of you learn about discipline and identity during your time as collegiate athletes?
Oh my gosh, such a good question. What did I learn? I would say I learned that, babe, you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start.
Okay, good.
You have so much more freedom when you go to college. And if you're not taking it serious, you can get lost in just everything. You go to college and you can do any and everything. Your mom and dad not there, your coaches ain't on top of you. You can miss class if you want to.
Yeah.
Now some classes, some of them coaches pop up on,
Yeah,
so
for
you're
sure.
supposed to be there. But I learned that my first year, like, wow, I really got to make sure I'm getting up. I'm setting those alarms. My mom's going to come in there and be like, yo, you got to get to school. You about to be late, this, that, and the other. So it really taught me how to like grow up and be a man and be more responsible. And that just kind of went on into everything in life. So make sure I was getting to practice on time. Make sure I was getting to those 8 a.m. classes, 8:30 classes, even though no athlete wants to go to those. But I think I learned something more about myself is like, if you need that support, you gotta make sure you call back and talk to those people that was there for you when you were at home. So when you get to college, you feeling like you left out and you can't do things because you don't know how much a support system you have.
How far was Kent State from where you grew up?
It was about 3.5 hours.
Okay. So
but they're not in the crib though. You know what I'm saying? So it's different.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's good. I want to like kind of piggyback off of that because I just remember like when I was in that place of like trying to be mature. I do think I did learn a lot of responsibility as well. And just time management. Like I used to be late. I'm still be running late. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all.
Tay was late today.
Keep me in prayer. Just pray for me. But
appreciate you, dog. You know what I mean?
Oh man, but I think like that's a big thing. Just like time management. Like knowing like okay, taking care of your body. That's another one. Like you can't just be up. Like he said, just fooling around, like go get in the bed, you got workouts in the morning, or you got practice, eating well, just stuff like that, like the little small things that your parents teach you, and then you get to college, like, okay, now you got to be an adult. And I think for me also, transitioning to another school, and I went to Colorado, I will say I had to rise to the occasion, a lot of different things, like on a many type of times because the competition was better. Like girls was coming in as freshmen, they was already locked in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, this is a different type of level of like mentality. Yeah, it's different. And for me, it was like, I wanted to get away from home, which is, I know a lot of people ask me, why you go to Colorado? And it's like, I wanted to get away from home. I wanted to get out of North Carolina. I wanted to just do things differently. A lot of my family kind of like, wanted to stay around here, but I just wanted to kind of venture out. And my mom always told me that. She was like, and she's no longer here, but she always told me like, go explore the world, like go to different countries. Cause that's what she did, she was in the military. So I always tried to truly like, okay, let me just go venture out and try and just be spontaneous. I'm gonna go pick Colorado.
Do you feel like that affected things in college and made you have to grow up a little faster?
It did.
And you didn't really like, we were kind of in the same boat. We've had a lot of talks off camera about that. Of just like, Drake is in Des Moines, Iowa. Like, it's
crazy.
And then IUP is in Pennsylvania. So, I mean, we coming home for Christmas for a day and a half.
For a day and a half.
Like we
pissed.
leaving Christmas
I'm
morning,
mad,
the
bro.
next morning after Christmas.
Why are we leaving?
Yeah, I don't.
Bro, that still has me
It's
tight
crazy.
to this day,
Sometimes
bro.
my parents flew to Des Moines, but it's just like looking back on it, not having them on when you go through those, when you hit those walls.
Oh
in
yeah,
college.
rock bottom.
Yeah, and it's like
Really rock bottom.
that's when you realize like,
Why did I do this?
You went to UNCG.
Yeah, I'm doing the A&T, bro. I'd have been lit.
You know what I mean? You have a bad
Yeah.
game. I'm sliding to the crib, mom, I need the mac and cheese.
Bro, facts.
You like reset
Nah.
one time, but
Shoulda went
it
to
does
Elon.
force you to really like grow up and become this
Man.
grown up.
No,
you gotta
for
grow
real.
up super
and it happens
fast.
so fast. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know. They think like athletes be so like privileged, but
Yeah.
we actually do go through a lot of different
Yeah.
things that the people don't know. It's like, oh, you got it mad. You know, you
Yeah.
just playing the sport. And
Yeah,
it's like, bro,
they love to say that.
Y'all
I'm
have
trying to play,
no idea.
I'm trying to play volleyball at 12 p.m. Y'all look good over there. I'm thinking about this conditioning we got to do at 3:30.
Bro, and I hate it.
Y'all
bro.
just went to the cabin.
No,
Y'all was like,
literally,
y'all
y'all
having fun?
chilling. Y'all chilling. Y'all don't even go
You
through
done with
nothing.
class at
Yeah.
1 and they got to do nothing. You should have straight A's.
No,
For
but
real.
for real, and it's like it's so, especially any other sport besides basketball is not year round.
Right.
Like we have to
it's
continually
the
hoop, bro.
longest sport, for
Yeah, I
sure.
mean you gotta stay in
The
shape.
football will go, they'll be done. They get the whole month and a half winter break. You know what I mean? We're the
Bro.
only ones that kind of cross over through.
Every tell.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to be good,
Yeah.
I mean, and I think like so. Yeah, I learned a lot, I would say, but again, maturity and responsibility, like he said, like that's the major two things for me.
Right. That's right.